While North Korea's leader continues his visit to Russia today, he was set to visit the country's Pacific Fleet and the site where fighter jets are built. The trip is causing concern for many, including South Korea. This follows the meeting between Kim Jong Un and Russian President Vladimir Putin on Wednesday. The two reportedly discussed the war in Ukraine and possible arms exchanges, as well as the sharing of military technology. Meantime, the Kremlin says Putin will visit North Korea in October. And joining us now is Timothy Cho, a North Korean human rights activist and Secretariat UK all-party parliamentary group on North Korea. He is also a two-time defector from North Korea. Timothy, great to have you on with us today. It is an honor. First off, I want to get your thoughts on this meeting between Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong Un. And also, what are your concerns about it?
Thank you for having me. I do actually concern about it because every single weapon, if they exchange between Russia and North Korea, and all that North Korean weapons possibly be used in Ukrainian war, which might kill ordinary citizens in Ukraine, more refugees, as we have already over 7 million refugees from Ukraine. That could cause far more insecurity in an European continent. Of course, we have to think of it. But what also I am seeing this picture of it, and we recently saw between US, South Korea, and Japan, that picture of summit. And this picture, what Kim tried to show to the world as North Korea, Russia, and perhaps with China alongside. But we have to be also carefully look at this current situation, how much influence and encourage other dictators as well, such as even Israel and Iran. So in this case, and we may need to give more pressure on both regimes and in the space of the United Nations and Security Council space as well, and even an European Parliament where this conversation needs to be dealt. And if we could give further what on the sanctions made, such as North Korea's illicit activities and economic network, we need to further engage and take more actions actually. And because that goes not only on the Korean Peninsula, what North Korea's involvement, continuing development in the weapon of mass destructions, and who is for actually. And that does not still protect its own people who are still going through hunger and starvation situation, while the regime continue to focus on investing into these weapons. And I am really urging and encouraging the international community, particularly Security Council members, including US, France, and UK, should more consider what they could do within the Security Council space and United Human Rights Council sessions, and that debate must go far more effectively. Also encouraging the European Union to do more activities and take some actions on it, where North Korea engage still with a number of European countries and embassies are there, and this conversation must be held effectively and responsibly. After all, North Korea still does not take primary responsibility to protect its own people.
Timothy, you have a very unique perspective on all of this, as you're originally from North Korea and you escaped from the DPRK twice. Can you give us a very quick snapshot of what life is like, that is, for people there, and a little bit about what you experienced?
Well, thank you for asking that question. Having said, I escaped twice, and I was imprisoned 4 times during that journey, 3 times in China, and 1 time was in North Korea. And if I give you just this picture as a whole world to know, we still don't know what's going on in the life and people inside North Korea, because it is a large prison country which have complete information blockaded from both inside and outside. We had a number of these issues in the UK. One of the issues in British media raised only several weeks ago, about a 2-year-old boy was sent to prison camp because his parents had Bible and the Bible was discovered. Simply, it doesn't really make sense, because the family had a Bible and that 2-year-old boy was sent to prison camp alongside his family. But for us, people come from North Korea and live there, it is very normal thing we thought, because of the life we were born in this largest prison country, which have 25 million people, we thought that was normal, but that's not. And during my first escape, which I saw outside the world of North Korea, was different, and I was shocked. And second escape, then I wanted to survive because the light and freedom was worthwhile, and to sacrifice my own journey through 4 times imprisonment. And I am grateful that I am here. And at the same time, this is what I'm doing to advocate for my brothers and sisters who cannot speak for themselves. We can do far more. And if it's not individually struggle to approach regimes like North Korea, but we also have international community, that space we cannot waste, and that can utilize and efficiently use, and whichever way approach all resources. But I'm also encouraging you to please pray for our persecuted brothers and sisters in North Korea who are still in prison camp even, or because of their faith, they are going to be executed or end up in a prison camp.
Well, Timothy, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. And you have such an incredible story. I'm so sorry that we're out of time, and hopefully we can get you back on and talk to you a little bit more. Again, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you.